Welcome to Midwest Paranormal Presents Paranormal Soup. I'm your host, Jason Bland, and tonight is ITC Collective Night. What's ITC, you say? It's Instrumental Trans Communication, or Spirit Boxes, or Ghost Boxes. A lot of different terms for it, but this is where we do live Spirit Box sessions onto Facebook, out to Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. We're streaming out as a webcast, we're streaming out as a radio network, and we're playing Spirit Boxes with my Paranormal Soup team, Jamie D, Rob Autry, Bill Perry P, Pumpkinhead Paranormal. We all have our different devices, and you can call into the show after the World Wide Web of Weird. Don't call in yet, but you can call into the show and see if the spirits will talk to you. Also joining us tonight, we have in the panel is Daryl Neely himself is going to be with us. He is big Encounters with the Neelys. We'll talk about that, their show on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. And we're coming up next week is our 1-year anniversary on Late Night in the Midlands. And tonight's kind of our anniversary show, I want to say. And any Late Night in the Midlands hosts are listening tonight, later in the show when we're doing the Spirit Box sessions, if you want to call in and see if the spirits want to talk to you, that'd be awesome. And we can give a shout out to your show for my Paranormal Soup audience might not know your show. That way they can hear about it. And of course, what we do every Sunday night is the World Wide Web of Weird. So let's go ahead and get rolling into the show. Welcome to another night of Paranormal Soup, ITC Collective Night. I'm your host, Jason Bland, and joining us, as always, is my beautiful co-host, Jamie D. Let me get her on the screen here. How are you tonight, Jamie?
Doing great. My favorite night of the month. Can't wait to hear what might come through.
I know. It's my favorite night of the month, too. We try to do this for people who are new to Paranormal Soup. We try to do this at the end of the month. Not always, because I get booked up with guests, and I try to use that spot sometimes for new guests. But we definitely try to do it at least once a month or every other month. And also, Pumpkinhead Paranormal's with us, Bill Barry P. How you doing tonight, Bill?
Pretty good.
Ready to do some spirit boxing? It's been a little while. I think it was right after Art Bell died. We did a show, so that was like Friday the 13th. It was somewhere around there, which was interesting. So we'll see what we get coming through tonight. And then from St. Augustine's, Florida, Rob Autry. How you doing tonight, Rob?
I don't know. I'm here.
You're here. Technical problems aside.
Life technical problems.
And then joining us as well, the man who got us on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network, who first approached me about it, and I'd been listening to Michael Vera for a couple months at the time, so I thought it was weird. It's like, oh yeah, I know that network. Is Daryl Neely, the man himself, finally on the show. You've called in before, but I think this is the first time we've had you on Google Hangouts, right?
Of course. I just love to hear. You're just the best show there is on the radio. And I have to admit, Jason, you can't be the spookiest man on the radio.
I don't know if I'm spooky. I like spooky. I hope I'm not spooky. You know what? I am spooky because all the kids at my work, I work retail, think I'm spooky, and I freaked out many of young kids' minds before.
You have a paranormal show, man. You're spooky.
Yeah. Speaking of that, let's freak out everybody's mind. Let's roll into the World Wide Web of Weird. And Daryl, I know you're going to jump in on this one. You got to. Tonight on the World Wide Web of Weird, we're going to start off with, it's official, Hitler is dead. That's at least what they are saying. Hitler is dead. This comes from Unexplained Mysteries, but this has been all over Yahoo News, all the other great fake news sites. But they're saying it's official, Hitler is dead. Now, so for people listening out to Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network, we are a webcast. So we play video and show photos out to our Facebook page, Midwest Paranormal Presents Paranormal Soup. And you can see videos, you can see pictures. Jeffrey Chan is my video engineer. He's running the show on that end. You can always check it out later. We have it up on our Paranormal Soup YouTube channel, or you can check it out at our Midwest Paranormal Soup Presents, or Midwest Paranormal Presents Paranormal Soup. Wow, cannot talk tonight. Facebook page, and you can see the World Wide Web right after the show if you want to go back for seconds. Watch it again. It's that good, right? All right, let's go ahead and roll into our first article. Like I said before, it's official. Hitler is really dead. Died in 1945 is what they're saying. Didn't escape to Argentina, they're saying. Really? Well, I honestly hope they're right. I really do. I really hope this sack of you-know-what did take his own life in the way that most of us have been told through history. I really hope it did end well. All those stories about him escaping, I'm like, really? I hope not. I really hope not. I hope he suffered. Or if it was quick, it was over and he went to hell and suffered. I don't know. But this is Unexplained Mysteries. According to official reports, Nazi leader Adolf Hitler and his wife Eva Braun both committed suicide in Hitler's bunker in 1945 to prevent capture as Soviet forces descended upon the capital. Since then, a growing number of conspiracy theorists have speculated that Hitler had actually faked his own death and had gone on to live out the rest of his days in South America alongside several other high-ranking Nazis who were known to have fled there at the end of the war. Now, though, a team of pathologists from France believe that they have finally put the matter to rest following an analysis of a set of teeth and skull fragments that had been kept in Moscow after being recovered from Berlin by the Soviets back in 1945. It is the first time that the Russian authorities have allowed such an examination in over 70 years. The result of the analysis, which compared the teeth with Hitler's dental records, indicate that the remains are absolutely genuine, meaning that the Führer really did die at the end of the war. The teeth are authentic. There's no possible doubt, said lead pathologist Philippi Charlie. We cannot stop all the conspiracy theories about Hitler. He did not flee to Argentina in a submarine. He is not in a hidden base in Antarctica or on the dark side of the moon. I really hope they're right. That's all I can say about that. I hope that science has finally proved that he did not escape and he died like the coward he is. Okay, moving on. Number 2 in the World Wide Web of Weird. I think Michael Vera. I don't know, Daryl, if you saw. I think Michael Vera mentioned this one. I don't know if he did or not. The zombie alert. Did you see this? Oh yeah, this is another one from Unexplained Mysteries, but it was all over in Florida. Leave Florida, Rob. Florida City sends out zombie alert message. Lake Worth residents were shocked to receive an alert warning them about zombies earlier this week. The unexpected notice, which was sent at 1:45 a.m. during a power outage on Sunday morning, referred to extreme zombie activity in both the Lake Worth and Terminus areas. Terminus? Isn't that like from Walking Dead? Terminus?
Might as well be in Florida.
Right. The complete message, which was sent out in all caps, read, "Power outage and zombie alert for residents of Lake Worth and Terminus. There are now far less than 7,380 consumers involved due to the extreme zombie activity. Restoration time uncertain." Unsurprisingly, it turned out that the zombie reference has been sent out in error. How does that happen in error? Come on, guys. Whoops. I made up a whole zombie alert, or was it just sitting in your back, ready, just in case file? We are looking into the reports that the system mentioned zombies, said Lake Worth Public Information Officer Ben Kerr. I want to reiterate that the Lake Worth does not have any zombie activity currently and apologize for the system message. But you're preparing for it. You're ready for it, obviously. I mean, with all the stories of people like biting people's faces off in Florida, they have good reason to.
If it's going to happen, it's going to happen here first.
It is going to start. The zombie apocalypse is going to start in Florida. Get out now, Rob.
Yeah.
Get out.
I'm used to it already, so.
But I thought that we've had these false alerts this year. They had the Hawaiian and the nuclear thing, and it's just really weird what's going on with these false alerts. And now the zombie thing. I mean, literally, my question would be, if I was a reporter up to whoever was in charge of this, I'd be like, well, is this a prepared plan? Is there a plan for a zombie apocalypse or something we don't know about?
Yeah. You don't mistakenly just write a zombie warning.
Right. Whoops.
Unless you're on like a lot of cough syrup or something.
Robo tripping.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, let's move on. Number 3 is this one is a sad story to me because I had a lot of hope, but I had a feeling this is how it was going to turn out. And it's not over yet, but this is what I felt was going to happen. Is this is from space.com. Impossible EM drive space thruster may really be impossible. The laws of physics have won again, it would appear. For the past few years, researchers at NASA's Eagleworks Advanced Propulsion Lab have been putting on a controversial and potentially revolutionary space engine called the EM drive to test. The EM drive, which originally developed by British scientist Roger Schwerer, I'm sure I butchered that, in the early 2000s, purportedly generates thrust by bouncing microwaves around inside a conical chamber because the engine doesn't require any fuel. It could theoretically make spaceflight far cheaper and more efficient, opening the heavens to exploration. And the NASA teamwork has given EM drive enthusiasts some reason for optimism. Man, I cannot talk tonight. Detecting small amounts of thrust in lab tests of the device. But now we get the controversial part. The EM drive really shouldn't work. The engine doesn't blast anything out a nozzle, so Newton's third law of motion, for every action, there's an equal opposite reaction, does not come into play. Nobody really understands how the claimed thrust could actually be generated. And now it seems the previously detected thrust was an illusion, at least according to a team of researchers in Germany. They built their own EM drive and tested in a vacuum chamber, as NASA researchers did. The German team picked up something up as well, but follow-up analysis clearly indicates that the thrust is not coming from the EM drive, but from some electromagnetic interaction the researchers wrote in their new study, which you can read here. There's a link in this article. The interaction is likely between the EM drive power cables and the Earth's magnetic field, the team concluded. The German team, which was led by Martin Chajmir of the Institute of Aerospace Engineering in Dresden, also presented his results last week at the Space Propulsion 2018 conference. It's not over yet. Maybe, I mean, they could be coming up with this explanation because it still defies the laws of physics, and they're saying, no, it has to be this because this isn't, cohesive to what we believe physics works. Or it's like I feared, it's probably, it's some kind of mistake. They're not understanding right, and it won't work in space. It won't do anything. So that's sad if that's the case, because I want us to explore space. I love Babylon 5. Michael Vera plays the clip. If we want to continue, we must go to the stars. That always inspires me every time I hear that, and that's why we need something like this. Because rocket fuel, I'm sorry, is not going to get us there. It's not going to do it. No, we're not going to make it off of rocket fuel. All right, let's move on. This comes, this is some Loch Ness stuff. I got 2 articles on Loch Ness. The first one's from Reuters.com. I'm not a big sea creature guy. I've had some interest in the Loch Ness thing, but, but it is interesting, that these things could be alive. Scientists plan DNA hunt for Loch Ness Monster next month. A global team of scientists plan to scour the icy depths of the Loch Ness next month using environmental DNA, or eDNA, in an experiment that may discover whether Scotland's fabled monster really does or did exist. The use of the eDNA sampling is already a well-established tool for monitoring marine life like whales and sharks. Whenever a creature moves through its environment, it leaves behind tiny fragments of DNA from its skin, scales, feather, fur, feces, and urine. You lovely. This DNA can be captured, sequenced, and used to identify the creature by comparing the sequence obtained to a large database of known genetic sequences from hundreds of thousands of different organisms, said team spokesman Neil Gemmell of the University of Otago, New Zealand. It'd be interesting. I always wondered if they could use DNA to prove if Nessie is real or not. I feel like they're going to find out. I'm not saying that Nessie doesn't exist. I'm not saying that, but it's just the feeling. They're like, whoops, no, we didn't find anything. They can do the whole DNA thing, but it's a big body of water. Are we really going to be able to find its DNA in there? I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see what happens. The next one is another Loch Ness story. You want to move on. This is actually a video. This is a Nessie schoolgirl, age 8, snaps a video of mysterious footage from something long and thin splashing about the waters of Loch Ness. It's from Daily Mail Online. You know them. All right. Could this be the Loch Ness Monster? 8-year-old Laria Anad was visiting the Loch Ness with her grandmother Marie when they noticed a strange movement in the water and the light bouncing off the long-identified object. And for people listening, there's that good we pay cash for videos ad. You can see kind of like a shiny ripple in the water. It's big, it's significant. It definitely looks like something moving in the water, but that's it. it's interesting. Is it really Loch Ness or something else? I don't know. I've seen so many different explanations. I've seen these kind of videos and the phenomenon and explain. I don't know. One of these days, if it's going to be proven, it's because Nessie's going to stick her head up, and somebody's really going to get a good video of it. If it's going to happen eventually. Enough cell phone video cameras. Eventually, we're getting there. Somebody's going to do it. And now with drones and DNA, who knows? We'll finally prove.
Yeah, like drones would be a great source for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, not underwater ones and above water. To watch for something poking its head out of the water. Underwater, it's really hard though because it's so murky.
Is that Bigfoot back there?
It does kind of look like there's a Bigfoot walking in the background.
It's Loch Ness, Bigfoot, and a school of fish all in one.
Yeah, double jeopardy. All right,
Ding, ding,
let's
ding.
let's move on to number 6 in the World Wide Web of Weird, so we can get some spirit boxing. This is really viral. This one's really interesting to me. Maybe it's, I don't know. When I first saw this picture, for people listening, there's a picture of this dead wolf-like creature in the back of a truck. The first picture makes it look really big, but we got some other pictures here. The size of the paw, it is not as big as it kind of appears in this picture. The angle kind of gets it, makes it look bigger than it is, but it's still weird. Montana officials investigating mysterious canid Chinooka workin. I'm totally butchering that. I'm sure some expert out there is rolling his eyes at me right now. This is from the blog wildlifejournal.com. A strange wolf-like animal, some say could be the mysterious Chinooka. I've never heard of this. This is why I'm butchering it, people. I'm not an expert. Chinooka workin was killed by a Montana rancher on May 16th. It was so strange. In fact, Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks officials are sending off samples for DNA testing, as people are sending them questions after questions about the creature, and here's what they had to say. Here's what's in question. The animal came within several hundred yards of a rancher's livestock. He shot it, and it reported as required by law. The animal's young, not lactating female, a canid, a member of the dog family, which includes dogs, foxes, coyotes, and wolves. Those are the facts, are not unusual in Montana's farm and ranch county. The animal originally was reported as a wolf, but several Fish and Wildlife Parks wolf specialists looked at the photos of the animal and collectively doubted it was a purebred wolf. The canine teeth were too short, the front paws were too small, and the claws on the front paw were too long. Nevertheless, social media, we love them, was quick to pronounce the animal as everything from a wolf to a wolf hybrid to something mythical. In a laboratory, scientists extract DNA from cells, look for markers. Yeah, we know all that. While the process may take a week, just getting to the stage may take weeks or months, depending on the laboratory. It's what it always takes. One of the pictures here, the one on the right, people, of course, listening can't see it. The most intriguing thing about this instance is that it happened in Montana, where a well-known mysterious canid, some called the aforementioned Chinooka workin, I really wish I knew how to pronounce that, is preserved in a museum in Enos, Montana. I never heard of this. I remember seeing this picture. I guess I have heard of this story. Could the animal killed May 16th and mounted in a museum, the museum specimen, be the same type of animal? Strange roadkills and game camera photos are commonplace, but Fish and Game departments going as far as DNA to test and send out news releases is not. So they're interested too. That's what I think is so much interesting, is the Fish and Wildlife don't know what it is either. Is it possible a wolf mated with another canid, or, I don't know, another dog of some kind? I've seen some really freaky dogs out. We have a place called Kingsbury where there used to be a munition site during World War II, I believe, or World War I. And there's packs of wild dogs. People leave their puppies because they're jerks out in the woods because they don't want them, and then the dogs grow up out there and they form packs, and man, they're quiet, they sneak up on you. It's kind of creepy, but there's all kind of different breeding animals out there, and people have reported strange stuff out there too. But you wonder, what's breeding with what out there, some cross DNA or some species we not known about. But it is weird. Some people are like, it's a bear that's like got mange or something like that, and I'm like, that's not a bear, it's definitely a canid. It's definitely a dog.
Kind of looks like a dog that bred with a wild pig.
Yeah, or some. Yeah, well, the one on the Norkin Chinooka, whatever you call that thing, that one looks like that. Yeah, this looks more. You know what this reminds me of? If it was bigger, is the Never-Ending Story and the beast that comes after. What's his name in it? Yeah. It killed me when the horse died. Okay, moving on. All right, last one for the night. This is pretty cool. Some ghostly footage. I believe this is from Siberia. Serbian. This is from a Serbian police station. This is from Disclosed TV. CTC. Oh, man, I really am slipping tonight talking. CCTV and police station captured footage that is puzzling. Officers from a Serbian police station have been pondering over the video as it seems to reveal an apparition floating between in the cells in the prison. The strange incident was captured in Tresnik, and police officers who checked the CCTV said they saw a glimpse of an anomaly at the monitor. For people listening, you see like this hallway, and you see this like apparition. Of course, they're filming. Things always come when they have their CCTV and they can't take the footage off of it, or whatever. They don't know how, and they record it off their cell phone. So that's what you're seeing. But it is strange. This like kind of like ghostly figures like going back and forth through cell doors. That's what perplexed them. And a lot of times I would say maybe it's a bug in front of the lens, but the depth and the way that it's seen, you can see it go back further in the hall. It does not look like this could just be a bug or something in front of the camera to me. It looks like it has depth. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what you think, Rob or Bill or Jamie, but you can see it move in different positions.
Doesn't look like a bug.
Yeah, they actually released this to try to ask the public's help. I love it when the police do this, figuring out what it is.
Doesn't look like a bug to me at all. And we look at hours of CCTV.
No, it's something. It's weird. They didn't really have any like good ghost stories to go with this. They do think it is a spirit. A lot of the cops there too. So it's an interesting video piece of footage. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it just goes. You see it. It goes like down back the hall. It goes down further in the back of the hall.
And look when it goes to the next door, like as it's about to cross, it almost stops in the doorway to like stick in and then like walk all the way in, like and then go in. It's weird. Like right here, wait.
Yeah.
And
it's
it
like almost like
and then goes in.
It's almost like a shape of a torso and head, but there's no legs.
Hey. Wait a second. When it went in the door, did you guys just see some like a light source?
Yes,
come
it's
back,
down in the back
like
hallway.
A triangle. Okay.
But that could be another camera and an infrared light further down the hall. I don't know. I wouldn't know until I could scope out there what they're doing.
Second.
But yeah, it's interesting. I love it when it comes from police departments. I love it when it comes from another part of the world too. Anything goes. Yeah, it makes it really interesting. Like I said, I've worked. I was a very short time. I was a cop, very short time. I don't really like to say it, but I worked enough of the time to learn that cops are very skeptical people. They have to be, and when they're in question of what the heck this is, that to me it gives a lot more legitimacy. It looks a lot more legitimate.
And military, like when there's somebody that's been in the Navy or, people who have been through a lot, for them to entertain something like that, I always think there's got to be something to it.
Well, go check it out, people. It's at disclosetv.com. You can probably type in Serbian and ghost caught on CCTV footage, and you'll probably find it. But that's it for the World Wide Web of Weird. We do want to get rolling into our first commercial break because we are going to do live ITC, and you can call in. Don't call in yet, not till after the first commercial break. And Daryl here, this is your first time with us. I think you called in, didn't you, once on a ITC show once? Tried to have the spirits talk to you? I'm pretty sure you did.
I have, and I still want to have one spirit talk to me now more than ever. I need to know if Art Bell is going to tell me that I'm the next great one.
Good luck with that.
You never know.
One thing I want to say, when we did that show a month ago, when we did say, if we did anybody was trying to get Art Bell to come through, is not to use Shoutcast apps that use internet Shoutcast stations, because guess what? Art Bell's all over Shoutcast internet. You will get his voice. You will definitely get his voice, but it won't be Art Bell. It's just the good old recording reruns that I still listen to, playing through Shoutcast, because we've been doing this 3 years now, and I've done those apps with the Shoutcast, and they're fine. But I'll hear Art Bell's voice. I go, nope, that was Art Bell, because he's just on a billion of those stations. So you never want to use that if you're trying to reach Art Bell on the other side. He might, he was a ham radio guy. I could definitely see him wanting to try to come through, on the other side to be a spirit ham radio. I could see that. He might come through to somebody, but it'd be ham radio probably.
One night he'll be like, "No, Jason, it really is me."
I wouldn't believe it.
I live
I don't know. All right, guys, we are playing music out to Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network, so you can't hear it on the Facebook end, so you do hear some quiet. Again, this is our 1 year anniversary pretty much show for Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. We'll come back and talk a little bit to Daryl about how that happened. But if there's any host on Late Night in the Midlands listening tonight, after the commercial break, we're going to start taking phone calls. I'll give out the lines. Call in, have a little Spirit Box session, give a shout out to your show. Let people know that are, some of our Paranormal Soup fans might have been here on a year, but they're still getting new to Late Night in the Midlands. I want them to know about all the great shows. There's like 30 hosts. It's an amazing network, guys. Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network.com. Go to the website, subscribe, donate. We're almost at the end of our month. We need your help to keep this network going, guys. Go help and donate. I donate $5 a month. That's what I can afford. I subscribe to Late Night in the Midlands myself. We need your help to keep this great network alive. When we get back, ready for some live ITC Spirit Box communication. Call into the show and see if the spirits will talk to you. We'll be right back. All right, tonight on Paranormal Soup, it's ITC Collective Night. And remember when I said don't call in until I tell you to? That still holds. Don't try to call in. Somebody did. I had to hang up. I will get back to you. I will get right back to you. But you got to wait. We will be getting phone calls very soon, but these are going to be the Skype lines that you can call in. So there's a number of ways. You can call in by phone. That's 219-230-4444. You can call in on that line right now. I can take it. And then there's the Skype ID OOJBland00. You can call in on that line. Don't call on it just yet. Just wait. But what you can do is you call into the show. Think of who you're trying to contact on the other side. Have them pictured in your mind, focus, and see if we can get them to come through. Have some validation questions, too. Some way you can validate that it's really them on the other side. Because you might get some contact, but is it really the person you're trying to talk to? There's no way to really know. But the best we can do is have some good validation questions. All right, let's get to the show. Welcome tonight to Paranormal Soup's ITC Collective Show. How you doing tonight, Daryl?
Oh, hello.
It should have taken a year to get you on this show. We should have had you on way sooner than this, man.
If I don't get pulled over here or pulled over there, I'm everywhere.
I know. Go ahead and tell the audience, that they're not familiar with Daryl Neely, a little bit about yourself, and also definitely give a shout out to the Encounters with the Neelys on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network.
Well, the shameless plug is famous on Encounters with the Neelys. We're trying to get Jason to get on our show.
I definitely need to.
Yeah, but we moved to the 4 a.m. slot. Jason.
It is tough. Yeah.
Early morning, 4 a.m. after the club hits. You know the time it is. Daryl Neely, a married man to our Neely, also on the M Radio Network. We do the Encounters with the Neely. We are also publishers, and we do a multitude of various jobs within the network, around the network, and we're wonderful parents of 2 little boys that are here, and they honestly are radio fanatics. Now,
How old are your kids? I mean, I'm just curious.
Junior is 2, and Annie is 3.
You got a 2 and a 3? Oh my God, I got a 6 and a 2. And I feel like that's hard. 2 and the 6-year-old can help me out a little bit with the 2-year-old, but a 3 and a 2-year-old?
They're like partners in crime.
Oh, I bet.
He hit me. He did this. That's the 3-year-old, and the 2-year-old is like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But Encounters with the Neelys, you cover all the subjects of the paranormal within that show. I think I caught you one night. You were doing some spirit boxing one time, weren't you?
Yes, I did. I was actually on with David White Sky Cloud that night.
Yeah.
And that was a fun show. But with Encounters of the blah, blah. See, you got me doing it too.
That's contagious. I'm sorry.
Let's pass it on. Who's next?
Ira.
Jason?
Yeah.
May I interrupt just one moment?
Yeah, go ahead.
Chat is having just a little trouble hearing his volume. Can we turn it up just a little bit?
Yeah, can you turn yourself up a little bit, Daryl?
Thank you.
And higher, and a little bit higher too.
That's better. That's better, definitely. Thank you, Jamie.
Is the L&M Network variety show. Yeah, we have fun. We have all sorts of guests, and we even can do solo shows. But yeah, we love our guests. We've had a record producer. We've had the great Ira Robinson, who is one of our authors at Needle Worldwide Publishing. We've also had Dr. Jason Rand, who went from his production era, which was as Corey Wade, his previous life, and he's now doing Planet X, and his new book is coming out soon. Oh yes, it is coming out soon.
And it's Friday nights at 4 a.m., right? It's Friday?
Friday. Well, Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, yes.
Yeah, at 4 a.m. And we have a lot of fun. We do a variety of things, a variety of interests, and we make sure that you, the public, are happy and can get jiggy with us. Oh yeah, you get jiggy.
Another thing, Daryl, can you move your camera down a little bit, because there's a bar that's in your. Yeah, there we go. That's good. There we go. I want to be able to see you talking. There we go. Awesome.
Guy too.
You can go up with it a little bit, but it's like covering your mouth, so we're like seeing your eyes. So I want to make sure we got that right.
Nothing paranormal here, I hope.
No. Speaking of eyes, Open Eyes Network himself, Ira Robinson's with us. And program director and guru of all for Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. How you doing tonight, Ira Robinson?
Indeed, howdy. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Yes, I am here at least for a few moments. I'm probably going to pass out here pretty soon, but I had to come on. You were doing the little L&M special tonight. I had to come on and tell you how much I love having your show here. And shh, you're, besides my own, you're probably my favorite show. Shh, don't let anybody else know that though.
Well, we can't forget. I know I'm not your favorite, because what's coming up tomorrow night, I'm super excited, is Heather Wade, yeah. Midnight in the Desert. I am so happy. Cannot wait for her to come back. I miss her voice in the night.
We are really excited to have our Queen of the Night on the L&M Radio Network. It's amazing to have her here. And yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, though, she's just one of all of the great hosts that we have over here on the network. And I am so absolutely happy to be a part of everything that's happening here. We have grown exponentially. You've been with us now for a year.
Every year next week.
Even in this past year, we have grown exponentially, and you've been growing right along with us, brother. And I'll tell you, you've been doing an amazing job. I love what you do. And Jamie, Rob, all you guys out there, man, we just love and support you guys all the way.
Oh, and I realized I got locked on Daryl. Everybody's hearing you talk, and I got locked on Daryl. There he is, the man himself, Ira Neely. Sorry.
Yeah, you get to see my beardly goodness here. But this network, it wouldn't be the same without you, and you guys do just a fantastic job. So we're proud to have you here, proud to have you amongst all of the people that we've got with us. And I'm so happy to be a part of your show now too. So you've had me on as a guest before, and I'm back again, at least for a minute.
for some live ITC. And I do have somebody on the phone, so we do want to get rolling into this. Awesome. But I want to say again too, thank you, Daryl. Daryl was the first one to send me a message. He saw the show one night. I won't mention the guest he saw. We won't talk about him. But he saw the show one night, and he still liked it. and he said, hey, would you be interested in being a Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network host? And I'd been watching Michael Vera for like 2 months at that time. Like every night at 8 o'clock, if I'm closing at my store, I'd throw some kind of podcast on. And I discovered him on YouTube, and I just throw him up while I'm doing my closing stuff and listen to him. I'm like, oh, yeah, definitely. I've been listening for the last 2 months. So, yeah, thank you so much, Daryl. It's an honor to be on this network, and I thank you very much.
It's an honor to have you on the network. And number two, it is an honor to have you as a friend.
Thank you.
And Joe and I are someday going to on our fishing trips, we're going to sneak our way up to your neck of the woods.
Oh, let me know if you do. I'd love to meet you and Joe.
So that's what I was kind of wondering, is if you caught any fish today.
No, we went yesterday. We caught 33 yesterday. Nice day to do it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to take off here. I've been up since about 5 this morning, and it's getting to be
I told him you were pretty tired, so I didn't know if you'd make it. Well, thank you for coming on, Ira. You have a great night.
You too. Have fun, guys.
Good night, Ira. Thank you so much for coming by. This was so much fun.
Bye-bye, guys.
We got our first caller into the show. I am so sorry I had to hang up on you before, but you're calling in when I'm doing my bumper music, and the two don't mix. It won't let me. How you doing tonight, Nicole? That's all right. That's all right. I love that your eagerness. I love your eagerness. All right, so we're going to do some live spirit boxing. Do you have somebody in mind? Don't say it, maybe. You know, like we sometimes do. You might want to wait and see if they'll say their name to come through. Okay. Bill or Rob, do you guys want to start it off? Any of you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready here.
All right, we're going to go with Rob first. I see Perry moving around. He's getting ready. Rob, you called first, so I'll let you go, and then we'll go to Bill.
How you doing tonight, Nicole? Good.
The other line to call in people right now, it's 1 second, Nicole. The other line you can call in right now that is open is the 219-230-4444 line. If you can't call by phone, there is another Skype ID. I don't know about the Soup Live Chat, 800 Live Chat. When we do ITC, it doesn't work so good. But there is Jay Bland, Paranormal Soup is another Skype ID you can call. Like right now, somebody's trying to call in from the other Skype ID, the OJ Bland. Well, that line's full, so I have to decline you. Yes.
Hate to interrupt, but Ira just typed in the chat.
Oh, nobody's hearing Nicole.
Yep. Nicole.
Yep. You're fine. You're fine, Nicole. It's not your fault. I forgot to hit the button. And don't let me forget. Don't let me forget, guys, before we go to the next commercial break, to hit the button again. That's my multiple lines. So, all right. Rob, you ready to go?
Yep.
All right. We got Nicole. Go ahead and say hi now, Nicole. They can all hear you. I'm the jerk that had you muted.
Hello.
So sorry. All right, go ahead. Call out to Nicole.
Any spirits here have any messages for Nicole tonight?
Hello, Spirit.
Yes.
Talk to him, Nicole.
Anyone that would like to talk to me?
And wild to watch.
Which app are we using?
This is the Spiritus.
Spiritus.
Keith
Weldon. Yep.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I was wondering who scratched me today.
Who scratched you?
Yeah, there's a mark on my back.
Ooh, that's not good.
No.
All right, spirits, who fess up? Who scratched Nicole?
My fun.
Yeah, don't take that. Just keep going.
It always happens with me.
No worries.
Naughty Rob spirit boxes. Don't take that. Okay, keep talking to Nicole.
Is there anyone around me?
For you, build up.
For you, built up? I don't know. Something.
Yeah.
Say with Betty.
What for me?
Yes.
Go ahead, Nicole.
Can any spirits tell us who scratched Nicole?
Go ahead and talk to him, Nicole.
Yeah, who scratched me today?
Motivation for the motive.
To provide.
To provide?
You're like sweating.
You're so happy.
You're inside the fire.
Is there something negative around me?
Heard something about a fire.
Yeah, it burns like fire.
Here. Zara, Australian. And
Keep talking to him, Nicole.
Was it an evil spirit that scratched me?
Two. Nice.
Three.
Three?
Did you? Was it one scratch or three that you had? Was it the three?
Three.
It was three, like the typical demon. Three claw mark. Not saying it was a demon, Nicole. Don't freak out.
Yeah.
Is soap significant?
Maybe wash it out with soap.
Did you do something with soap after?
No.
Okay.
Heal.
Heal?
Heal.
Did it seem to heal fast, Nicole? Your scratches?
No.
Okay.
That's fucking on.
Were you doing live ITC when you got scratched?
I was testing it out.
That would be a yes.
I wasn't live at the time. I was just testing it.
It doesn't matter, Nicole.
Either way, yeah.
It doesn't work. Demons be gone. I'm just testing.
Did you have any other occurrences go on around the time of the scratches, such as noticing any other weird signs during this time, or was it just isolated to the scratch?
Just to the scratch.
All right, spirits, one last try. Any last messages about who scratched Nicole and why?
Special.
I heard you're special.
Were they trying to get your attention?
Can you give us a name?
When do you fuck? When?
Can you give us a name that might mean something to Nicole?
I've heard that before. Is it Matilda or something like that? I don't know. Infant.
Save anxiety. Save anxiety.
And this.
Must sound like it said something about anxiety.
Yeah. All right, Nicole. I got another caller on the line, so I'm going to let you go. We will review this and post it like usual and see if we got anything. I think we got, there's something definitely there. All right, thanks so much, Nicole, for calling in.
Thanks for taking my call, guys.
Wash out that demon scratch with soap now. I think that's what they were telling you. Be careful.
Oh.
Be careful. You know, just because you're testing doesn't mean you're not opening up some kind of doorway.
It's either on or it's off.
All right, have a good night, Nicole.
I did hear something about soap.
All right, bye, hon.
Bye.
Soap and healing and something else.
You heard the soap also?
Yeah.
And if you hear a baby crying in the background, that is not ITC. That is my 2-year-old having a 2-year-old meltdown right now.
Might sound like a demon child.
Yeah, it does. It got the cops called once. He was such a demon child one that time, screaming so bad. Yeah. When he throws a tantrum, it's full blown nuclear. All right, we got another call. Liam. Oh, Dino. All right, we got another caller on the line. It's been waiting. Who do we got on the line?
It's Susan.
Hello, Susan. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
And you calling in for some live ITC tonight?
Yes, I was wondering if there was anyone here with me.
Ooh, so you think you're living in a haunted house?
No, but all my family has passed.
So we're going to see. Now, keep somebody maybe focused in your mind that you want to come through. Doesn't mean they will. But have some idea like what you would ask to validate them if you think they are coming through. Bill, do you want to try to run it on your end this time? It's ITC, musical chairs.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
What are we running on your end, Bill?
I'm going to try the sweep ghost box.
Good, because I already set up Spiritus, so I didn't want to do 3 Spiritus in a row.
Awesome.
My SCD RCA tab had to update the last minute.
Yeah.
All right, Susan. So what you do is just try to talk to the spirits as he starts to run it and see if they'll talk back to you. If you have a certain family member, sometimes, I don't know if it's the right way or not, is not to say their name. Try to get them to say their name. It's up to you. If you want to call out their name, that's perfectly fine. And use some other way to validate that. That's just fine. However you want to do it, Susan.
And I am running this.
Who has been messing with my electronics? And whose cigar smoke did I smell? You know, I always loved your cigars. Are you who I am thinking of? What's your name?
Can you spirits tell us whose cigar smoke Susan smelled?
I
don't know if that's loud enough, Jason.
It is.
Did I hear hallucinating?
Hallucinating?
Yeah,
oh, no. We were listening to the radio. I felt you sit on the bed, and then I smelled your cigar smoke. What's your name?
Something about spirits?
Well, I had to send this one away and set limits because they were bothering me too much. But you may come to me with peace and love. Tell me what your name is.
If you say the name of the person Susan is thinking of.
Maybe when she talks, turn it down a little bit when she starts talking so we can hear her. Keep talking to him, Susan.
What did we like to do early in the mornings on the weekends? Do you remember that? And you enjoyed it so much, and you won trophies. Are you with your mom? I think they're all just having a party back there. Are you with your mom and dad? You told me you saw your mom.
Are you with your mother and father? Can you tell Susan your name?
Earlier, I heard we're with the kids. I heard that about almost a minute ago when you guys were asking.
Oh. Maybe they're visiting them instead of me. When did you come and see me last? What is your name? Who did I send away? Who did I send away tonight?
Who did Susan send away?
What was that? Are you with your brother and sisters? Boy, he must be mad at me. Are you upset with me? Are you angry that I sent you away?
Are you angry that Susan sent you away?
Are you angry I took your pictures out of here?
All right, one last chance, Susan. Give them one more call out and see what we get from it.
The cutting machine morning begins. The engineer.
What month did you pass in? What month did you pass? And were you at home when you passed?
Music determine how far up shading.
Can you tell us what month you passed in? Were you at home?
Did they say the lights?
Might
I
have.
thought. Did you see? What's that?
They might have. I don't know.
I thought they said the lights. Did you see lights before you passed?
Oh, that is a big light. The full dynamic.
Did you see light before you passed?
I heard light there in the background.
That is a big. Engineer never touches it.
Are you at peace now? Are you at peace with your family? Can you tell me your...
There's a light.
Are you at peace?
Boost agitator, automatic washers.
Did they say agitator?
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
I heard that, yeah.
Agitator, automatic.
They just repeated it.
Here again, something about an agitator.
Oh, yeah. He liked to stir stuff, didn't you? You like to keep everybody on their toes.
For validation purposes, what's the name of the person you've been trying to reach?
Henry.
Henry. All right. Sometimes we catch it, we don't hear it, but we catch it on replay when we go back and look through it, and we will post the video up later, Susan, and see what we get. And if you hear anything yourself when we post it later, let me know. Tag it in there. Tell us if it's significant to you.
I sure will.
Thank you so much for calling in, Susan.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a great night. You had great questions, too. Yes, that's exactly how she did it. That's perfect. She had validation questions. She had things she's trying to communicate with somebody, to reach out, try to do it. Now, if you want to call in, guys, all the lines are open. You can call in at 219-230-4444 or Skype ID OOJBland00. And there's also J Bland Paranormal Scoop. Paranormal Soup is the other Skype ID you can call in, and we'll see if the spirits will talk to you. Jamie, are you going to try to run it on your end? I know she's...
Yep, I'm all set up and ready to go.
Yay. All right, so Jamie's going to... What do you said you're going to do the Spiritus by Keith Weldon?
Spiritus.
All right, awesome. We love the Spiritus app. We play a lot of apps throughout the show. GhostHunterApps.com. We have a number of those apps we play. Matt Payne, he has a number of apps we'll be probably using tonight. Are awesome. And Keith Weldon Spiritus app is another really good one. So go ahead. We got another caller on the line. Let's see, who do we got? Who do we got on the line right now? Hold on, Chris. I just thought about it a second, Christy. I gotta re-put you online. All right, there we are. How you doing tonight, Christy?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
Doing great. Glad you called in. Ready for Jamie is going to be doing some spirit box in here, so you're going to be hearing it from her end here.
And I'm going to be sitting with my back over here so you can hear it through the my headpiece. I won't be able to read any comments or anything, so you can just go ahead and ask your questions, and I'll repeat it if I need to, but let's see what happens.
And I got a number of people on the phone lines. Oh, did I lose Christy, though? Oh, hold on a sec. I lost Christy somehow. Let me switch.
I want to see if I can...
Are you there with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Christy?
Yeah, could you not hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. Hold on a second. 1 second, Jamie.
All right.
I had like 4 people calling in at once, so I'm losing track of what line. You there with us, Christy?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, awesome. I could have swore I had you on the other line. It's weird.
So did you hear anything of what I just said?
No, because I ended up switching it because I thought you were on a different line. I'm so sorry, Christy. Jamie's getting set up right now.
Okay. All right, you ready?
We're ready. All right, Christy.
Yep, I'm ready.
Go ahead and call out to the spirits here.
Okay. So a couple weeks ago, Jason did the great show on the past lives, and I had that kind of inspired me to do a session and ask who I was in a past life during the early 1800s.
Ooh.
And I got a couple of answers, and I want to see if the spirits can verify those answers tonight.
So weird. I had like 2 phone calls on this other line. It's so weird.
Does anybody have any messages for Christy?
All right, I got somebody else on hold on line 2. I think they were trying to call in, and I accidentally hung up on them because I had the wrong lines. So whoever's on the other phone line, just hang in there. We're going to get to you. And
Were you able to hear the questions that Christy was asking you?
Go ahead and keep talking to him, Christy.
Okay, can you tell me who I was in a past life, say around 1800? Did I have children? And if so, can you tell me their names?
If she had children, can you tell her their names? I'm not going to be able to hear you ask Christy because Jeff just came and turned it all up. So.
Okay. Was I married? And if so, what was my husband's name?
Was Christy married? And if so, what was her husband's name?
Ben. And I heard soulmate before that.
I don't know if the name Ralph means anything, but I think I heard that too.
Ben again.
Ben.
I'm hearing like a few different names.
I think it's toss a name out.
What's that?
I said it sounds like they're just tossing names out.
I've heard Ben several times, and I heard Soulmate before that.
And I heard Tom and...
Maybe it's all his past life names.
Ben?
Or Melissa.
Let you talk? Do you have something you want to
Maybe
say to Christy?
Different people.
Is somebody trying to get a message to Christy right now? I heard somebody say they want to talk to her.
I'm still hearing Ben.
Yeah.
Now David. I think I heard David that time. Laurel Yanny.
I remember David's my brother's name.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I was asking about the past life. That's Ben.
Maybe Ben had a whole bunch of different names.
But Ben was where you were together, maybe. Soulmates. All right, I got somebody else on hold, Christy. We'll review it and see if we got anything. Sorry, we had a little technical problems.
That's okay. Bye.
Bye. Have a good night. Should go to the hold. All right. Who do we got on this line?
Hey, Jason, it's Chandra.
Hey, Chandra. How you doing tonight?
Oh, hanging in there. I'm thankful for a 3-day weekend.
Again, people, this line, the line that's open now is the Skype line. It's OOJBland 00. The phone line is occupied at the moment, occupado. But try calling in on the Skype ID or wait till this next one gets off and you can try calling in on that, or I can keep you on hold. All right, Chandra, who are you going to try to call out to somebody tonight?
Yes, I actually have somebody definitive in mind because I want answers on a few things. I'm going to want to try to reach my mom.
Okay.
And I received her stuff, not this last Thursday, but the Thursday before, and there were some questionable items.
Okay. I'm going to try on my end.
Yeah. Why don't you take care of this one?
I think we got some stuff on through at your end there, though. I heard Soulmate, which is really particular to what she was asking about.
I forgot that I can't hear through my headphones the other issue was set up.
I'm using Matt Payne from Paranormal Shadow Investigations Portal app. Are you able to hear it, Chandra?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, go ahead and talk to him, Chandra.
Hey, I'm trying to reach out to my mom, Mary. I have some questions that I need answered.
Mary's not here.
Did I say Mary's not here?
I thought I heard Mary.
I thought it was Mary's not here.
Definitely is
Yeah. Keep talking to him.
Hey, Mom, I want to know about the paperwork that I found, and I want to know the truth. Is there a reason why you didn't tell me about the court paperwork? Custody, yes. Custody.
Can the spirits tell us about what the paperwork was that Chandra found that was her mother's? And for people to know, this is all reverse speech.
I just want to know why you signed over rights so easily. Bob?
Heard my name in there.
And the more curious thing is, why did you sign over my older sister to my dad when he's not even her dad?
Again, spirits, why did you sign over the papers?
The final thing I wanted to ask her was about the spell bag that I found.
What was that?
About the spell bag that I found.
Spell bag, ooh.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the spell bag?
Can you tell me who the spell was for? Did it say getting married?
What'd you say?
Did it say getting married?
I'm not sure.
Well, I just want to let you know I told Liz about it, and she wasn't happy.
One last chance, spirits. Can you tell us why she signed the papers?
No, that's it. I'm going to listen back later because, I could hear some of it, but some of it I couldn't.
Yeah.
So.
One last chance, spirits. Any last messages for Chandra? I heard love you.
I hope you can rest in peace.
Well, thank you so much for calling in, Chandra.
Okay, thank you, Jason. I appreciate it.
You have a great night. All right, guys, we're going to go to our second and last really quick commercial break here, and then we'll be back. Do not call in yet. Again, hold off on calling until we come back from the second and last commercial break. We'll be right back. For people watching on Facebook, we play music out till Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. You cannot hear on Facebook. I know I muted it. So when we get back, we're going to be trying to reach out to the spirits. Call into the show. When we get back, wait. But you call in, and we'll see if the spirits will talk to you.
You can listen to the LNM Radio Network 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through the Paranormal Radio app. Available from lnmradionetwork.com or talkstreamlive.com on both Android and Apple. Our call to listen line is open 24/7. Dial 701-719-9704 so you can listen on the go.
Tonight on Paranormal Soup, we are doing ITC Collective Night, Instrumental Trans Communication. We're also known as Spirit Boxing or Ghost Boxing. We're playing live apps, radios, devices people use to communicate with the other side. You can call into the show tonight and see if the spirits will talk to you. There's a number of ways you can do it. I got one person already on the phone line, but you can call and hold on that line. It's 219-230-4444. There's also the Skype ID OOJBlandOO or OOJBLANDOO. You can call in on those two lines right now, and we'll bring you on and see if the spirits want to talk to you. We do have somebody on the phone, so let's get back to the show. All right, we do got another caller on the line. I don't know who we're probably going to go with. Like, it's musical spirit box chairs. We'll probably go back to you, Rob, if you're ready.
Yep, I got the Ghost Hunter Apps Periscope Q3 running.
Okay, now who do we got on the phone line with us?
Hey, everybody, you've got Eddie Hill. I'm the host of Paranormal Analytical. How are you guys doing tonight?
Awesome, Eddie. Thank you. This is an L&M host, a Paranormal Analytical. That is, I'm trying to remember the time slot. It's Saturday?
Thursday, or
Thursday.
actually Friday morning.
Friday morning. What would give the show time out? Because I heard it the other day, and I'm like, man, you got a great radio voice for one.
Yeah, it's Friday mornings. I believe we're on from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Another late time, but it's well worth it. Well, thank you so much, Eddie, for calling in. Now, the other thing is, too, I wanted to say, Eddie, you're also, there's a Dogman project you guys are trying to do, isn't it? Aren't you a part of that?
Correct, yeah. We actually have quite a few projects that we're working on right now. One of them is we're doing the Hunt for the Deadly Dogmen, which is basically it's a series where we're out looking for these dogmen or werewolf-type sightings, which have been reported throughout North America and actually all over the world for the most part. And we've got quite a few police officers and, first responders that have had encounters with these things. So we're putting this into a series because there's so much out there, on Bigfoot and hauntings and that kind of a thing. We decided we're going to show the other side of it, which are these werewolf-type creatures that people are reporting and seeing.
I find that so fascinating, and yeah, I'm so interested in that. I'd love to have you on to talk more about that sometime. The dogman werewolves, I've been fascinated since I was a kid, and I've never seen one, but I definitely believe in the possibility. So tonight you're calling in. We got Rob. He's going to be running his spirit box on his end. You have somebody you're trying to reach?
Hey, Rob, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Oh, great. You know what? I'd like to try and see if we can reach any of my relatives that might be trying to contact me and see if we might be able to get something going there.
Awesome. Okay, Rob, go ahead and fire it up. Oh, we got the Lou
sounding one.
Yeah. Just run thing, Rob. When he starts talking, see if you can turn it down a little bit so we can hear him. Yep. Go ahead and call out to your relatives there, Eddie.
All right. I want to call out to my mom or my dad. I want to see if they happen to be out there. And that today's Veterans Day. My father had a complete career in the military in the United States Air Force. And I'd like to call out to him, especially, and see if, Dad, if you can hear me, I'd like for you to respond and give me some sort of sign and try and come through that spirit box that we're online with at this point in time to try and make contact with me. Let me know that you're okay or Mom's okay, and if you two are together on the other side, I'd love to hear from you if possible.
Does the name Alice, Pamela, or Paul make any sense to you?
No, sir.
Okay.
We're looking for what we're looking for is Don or Ann.
I heard mother and father coming in there, but we heard Don. Hold on a second, Rob. Don, and who was the other one? You there, Eddie?
I'm here.
Who was it? I heard Don. He actually turned it up. What was the other name?
Ann, or yeah, A-N-N, Ann.
Okay. Don or Ann come through, or both?
Hey, Mom, Dad, your son, Ed, can you come through to us?
I just heard Don. Is Don there with us?
Hey, Dad, can you hear me? Can you come through to me? Can you let me through? Okay.
Oh, yes, in fact.
Founder Mayor Rothschild.
That was something about Rothschilds.
Yeah, it was.
Something we need to know, Eddie.
Don't get me started on Rothschild.
Right.
Dealing with these dogmen, where supposedly a Rothschild was killed during this whole.
Can Don or Ann come through?
You can hear him.
Hey, Mom, Dad, Don, or Ann, can you come through and talk to me? Can you let me know that you're okay?
Psalm 99. Ghost. Pressured and ordering a failed assassination.
It gets really quiet, and then it comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets quiet, then it comes back strong with a lot of voices.
Can you, Don or Ann, come through and give something? Tell us something that only Eddie would know.
Something you're going through.
Something you're going through. Last chance, spirits. Can you come through for Eddie?
Come through for me. Tell me something.
Who was kicked out of heaven.
Like, I've seen stuff like that, too.
Did he say kicked out of heaven?
Yeah. We're getting into fallen angel stuff, man. Rob, you tune into some weird stuff, man.
I'm sorry, man.
I don't know if we're getting them, Eddie. I think we tuned into the wrong channel. I did hear it Don after he said it, but when we do give the names out beforehand, it primes us to hear it. But I did think I heard Don come through.
Yeah, I did too.
Kind of what's going on.
Well, I wish you would tell me.
Rob does have an awful lot of very strange trigger objects around that room, too.
True. Call out to him one more time, Eddie.
Hey, Mom, Dad, if you can hear me, please come through. Give me a sign that you guys are okay. Tell me something that I only...
It's totally on the dark side now.
I didn't hear the word.
There is no Dana. There is only Zool. That's okay. So the channel we've turned into. Hey, it happens.
Any messages here for Eddie?
Last time.
Well, we are giving it a last try. Mom, Dad, if you hear me, or if there's somebody out there that I know, tell me something that I only know so that we can verify that you're there. Give me a name. Give me the full name.
The helmet of salvation. And
Did that music have any relevance at all?
No.
I think we're, like I said, we're turning into some kind of apocalyptic, some apocalyptic channel, fallen angels and stuff. Not cool.
Like salvation.
Yeah, I think we need to get a better channel going.
Heard paranormal something. All right. Well, thank you so much, Eddie, for calling in. Again, so
you are most welcome.
You said Friday mornings?
Yeah, Friday mornings from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Eastern Time. You can catch Paranormal Analytical, and we've got some great guests. We have one coming up this Thursday, which we're going to be talking about spirit photography and this guy's ability to capture spirits on any camera, any film, digital or film, either one. And he is incredible, and he's had UFO encounters and quite a few things. So it's going to be a really good show.
Going to go down a lot of rabbit holes, it sounds.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go down a bunch of rabbit holes that night.
Well,
we're even going to try a couple of experiments while we have them on.
That's awesome. That's awesome. One thing I've never gotten is a good ghost photo of my own. I've seen a lot of people in my group get good ones. Myself, no. I never get anything. They're camera shy with me.
Well, this one here is a really good one, and we actually think he sent me some photos, and one really, really looks like the Virgin Mary. I mean, you can almost see her complete. It came in color, basically, but you can't really make out a whole lot of detail, but you can see her hand like she's praying in a couple of shots, and in others, her hands were open more. So it wasn't staying at the same, with the same position the whole time. And there were multiple photographs taken in sequence, but you can actually see movement within those photos, within the time frame.
Wow. That's
so it's an incredible photo.
Wow, no kidding. Well, thank you so much, Eddie. You have a great night.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all take care. Keep doing a great job out there. And everybody continue listening to L&M Radio. And these guys are great, so stay with them.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
All right, brother. Bye-bye.
Again, you can call in. We still got about a half an hour left of Spirit Box we can do. We're giving about 5 minutes each to each phone call is what we're trying to keep it in. It's not a lot of time, so the communication it is Spirit Box musical chairs. It really is. But we have gotten some cool results with it, and a lot of times we don't know until afterwards. But you can call in at 219-230-4444, or you can call in at Skype ID OOJBlandOO or OOJBLANDOO. You can call in on one of those two ways, and we can take you on. Or there's also the J Bland Paranormal Soup Skype ID you can call in on as well. Rob, did you want to hand it over to Bill, or did you want to try a different app?
I guess I should turn my mic on when I talk to him. Yeah, if Bill's ready, yeah, go. Or I can throw the spirits back on.
Yeah, I'm.
He's ready.
The SCD-1.
Roll that beautiful bean.
Oh, we're going back to the original SCD-1.
Yeah.
There you go.
And anyone on the phone there? Or?
No one's on the phone. People, they are open. 219-230-4444 or Skype ID OOJBlandOO or Paranormal or JBland Paranormal Soup. That's the other Skype ID. You can call in. We can talk. We see if they'll talk to Daryl. Talk to him, Daryl.
Okay, I'm warming up here, all right? I need to talk with someone that's in my head only.
Fuerzas federales.
Is there anyone who can talk to Daryl?
What is your name?
And you could say something that you would recognize?
I thought I heard it say Daryl.
Give a name that somebody knows?
You save your tooth tonight. See if everything's all right. Is dirt
Here to talk to me tonight. I need someone to give me the information that's in my head.
I would like no more.
The living room was littered and been changed for days.
Adelantar.
That voice.
Thin, pale,
If you are that voice that I'm listening, and I think I caught that voice, I did it twice. All right. When did we meet? Where did we meet? Just
Why did he call
Something about a girl?
Are you someone that knows Daryl? When did we meet?
Get your mother last night.
Photograph it. Okay, I promise.
That you.
Said, is that you?
Starting adventure.
so close there. I'm thinking.
I can do it best. I'm not so sure about it. Then we'll close the door.
Can any spirits around Daryl right now concentrate on what he's thinking to you right now? And if you can repeat that back to him.
They were looking at
Just said they were looking at Daryl.
Okay, I thought I heard Daryl in there.
Yeah, I've heard Daryl a few times.
It doesn't have to make sense to us, only to Daryl.
Someone looking at Daryl?
Yes, I
What? I'm not sure. Ben's now. And his baby brother.
His baby brother?
I heard that. I heard the baby brother thing. Do you have a baby brother?
Yeah, not me. My oldest son has a baby brother. And that's the person I was just thinking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he passed away at age of 11. Okay, is your name Corey?
After Ben's wife. The light bill. Supporting Harry. He slept at Ben.
No, until nothing. Actually,
Keep talking to him, Daryl.
Come on, project something outward so we can get to hear you. I know you're there, but we definitely just caught on to it. So open up. Come on. Just let us know who you are. Or are you just a little chicken?
Got too much from him. Used to bring home.
that worked.
Can you tell us the name that Daryl's thinking of?
How much I couldn't say no.
Wait, Mike. There's a boy. Serious, doctor.
Did you? Okay, thank you.
What I, well, or rather,
Do you want me to buy whiskey? And
yeah.
check outside there.
Is there anyone else out there that wants to speak to me?
Investigation.
So I checked it out.
Like I say, I carry a few of y'all with me all the time.
Human stuff. Yeah.
But I
Hang up like that. Hello, sister.
Okay, people can call in at 219-230-4444 or at Skype ID OOJBland00.
You can drink.
Can you say the name that Daryl's thinking of?
What is it?
Caroline, you're on the air. Wake up at the Grand Temple.
Sit down here.
You could give him a message that he'll know who you are.
Just one message.
At this time, you are 2 years old.
I'm not.
They're 2 years old.
I was leaving my.
Did he say he has a 2-year-old?
He does.
Girl, and. Now, number. I need to stick together now.
Together now?
I didn't know.
Who's together now?
Stick together now?
They stay together now, or they're together now?
Wagon going. Stay together.
Stay together again.
It's all I got. To be happy. No.
You might have something they want to say.
Don't blame me.
Yeah, they're drinking and
Wow.
Come on, get that energy together. Say it.
We do have somebody on the phone connecting. I hope. Maybe. Oh, no. It lost connection. There we go. Let's try again. All right. I think he's there.
Try another?
Let's see if we got our caller. Hold on. Are you there with us, Zach?
I am, man. How you doing?
Doing great. Let me make sure I got you on the show audio. I don't know if I switched that over or not. Hold on. Make sure. Yes, you are. Okay. All right, Zach. Who are we trying to reach tonight?
Well, it's somebody that did pass away recently. Won't tell you their name, but I'll give some clues as to who it is.
Is this another celebrity ghost box session with Zach?
That is right. It is.
All right. Here we go. I'm trying. I don't know if I'll be able to guess this one tonight. Okay, Bill, do you want to keep running on what you got, or?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Trial was held.
Hi. Is it? Sorry, go right ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead and talk to him, Zach.
Okay. Is there anybody here that wants to speak with us that is from Canada?
Yes, the meantime, on the lake. That time. Permanently defunct. Just trying up a boat catcher.
Is there anyone from Canada that could talk to Zach?
Oh, no, I
Don't say your name.
Los Angeles.
The person he's thinking of.
Heard Los Angeles in there.
That's not Canada.
Is there anybody that knew Christopher Reeve?
Oh, okay.
The name he's thinking of now.
If you're right on.
Is it a woman that Zach is thinking of?
He's all, what about it, Bill?
That's what I'm thinking of.
Various forms. Why not?
Tree and
Wasn't I might be wrong. Wasn't she in Amityville Horror?
Yep.
She was. Yep.
Oh, I might have heard her name. Maybe.
Did
Let it, you know, nowhere. Took us an hour.
It's funny.
Did they say did or dead a second ago?
Sure.
Because my
wife.
All right, Zach. I thought I might have heard her name in there earlier. I don't know. We'll have to listen back to it. Go ahead and give the name of the person.
It's actress Margot Kidder, man. So hopefully she came in. We'll have to see.
I thought I heard, and that's a distinct name, Margot. I thought I heard it.
Lois Lane.
Lois Lane. Amityville Horror. She was hot in Amityville Horror. She really was. Well, thank you, Zach, for calling. We'll see if we get anything. I think the only time we ever got a celebrity, any kind of response to when you call in for celebrities, when we got, I think we got something with Adam West when you called in that one time.
Yeah, I remember that actually. That one stood out. I think like one of the spirits said, "I am Batman" and all that.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
I forgot that she had passed away, so I'm like, who's he going to call in for tonight? I forgot about. Yeah. Well, thank you, Zach. You have a great night.
You too, brother. You take it easy.
All right, man. And joining us over on Daryl's end, I think we got somebody else with us tonight here. How you doing tonight, Katie?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Just make sure you talk into the mic because it's a little low.
It's called I'm the Softly Spoken Person. That's what it is.
But you have such a beautiful voice.
Now, I want to know if any spirits out there want to talk to me tonight.
That would be awesome. I can try to run something on my end. I got the GB2. Let's see how that works. If I get it on here. The spirits want to talk to Katie tonight. We have the Neelys here. Go ahead and talk to him with your beautiful voice, Katie. I love your voice. I can't help it. I love English accents, and your voice is just so gorgeous to me. You're not English? It sounds English.
Oh, no. Americans with the accent. But I'm not English.
What are you?
I'm Australian.
Australian, see? I'm a horrible American. Horrible American. Butcher names and mix up accents. Still beautiful to me. It's still beautiful and gorgeous.
Well, I wanted to know whether the spirits know of my grandmother.
Can the spirits come out and bring Katie's grandmother forward? Say her grandmother's name for validation. Not you, Katie, the spirits. Can you say her name? There's a little chat thing that pops up words like the obulus, and it said Danielle. I don't know if that's it. No, okay. Those things, I never get anything on that one. Thanks. Spirits got any names?
They're silent.
Heard something about a mom, but that was it. Keep asking questions, Katie.
I'm trying to make out what it is.
Your nipples compressed.
All right, we're going to try this. Rob, we're going to switch musical chairs over to you. You got something ready?
Yep, I do.
All right, Spirits, you're going to have to go over to Rob's place. See if we can get it on him. Let's just hope we don't get the fallen angels and the apocalyptic stuff coming on, man.
Hey, it's me, so you never know. It could happen. I'm just
don't take it personally, Katie.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought I was supposed to ask the spirits something because they're on the other side, not the other way around. I'm curious about me.
Sometimes they are. I mean, if you're stuck on the other side, you know, want to know what's happening.
Here's the question.
No.
All right, the spirits have anything to tell Katie?
Okay. Alles. What? Yes, listen. Yeah. No.
No?
Did I just blatantly hear about you? No.
I thought I heard it at first. It said, "Okay, listen," and then I think it said no.
Are you playing games with me?
Yes.
What the?
No one else.
Not us. That's what I heard. And then yes. I think we got multiple spirits in here messing around.
Did you say girl?
Original.
Who is a liar?
Okay, I heard that, yeah.
Okay, spirits, you got Daryl and Katie here, so tell them something that only they'll know, so they know the message is right for them.
To go now for passion. Walk off. Breathe.
I'm not going to repeat what I think I heard.
God, I'm sorry, man.
Might get in trouble.
Little show him.
Show him? Show him what?
Right. I'm just taking it. Don't worry. Yeah.
I heard beautiful in there.
Katie does have a beautiful voice. It's Australian. I learned something new every day.
You learned that tonight, didn't you?
Yes, I'm a horrible American is what I learned, but okay. Sorry, Katie. Talk to him a little bit more, Katie.
What do you want? What do you want to know? You're asking me a question. What do you want to know from me?
A kiss? I don't know. Come on now, Spirit. She's a married woman.
Hate it.
It's not what first, remember. Did I hear Pamela?
Might have.
The feeling.
Stop.
Slob.
Oops.
Now you're getting insulting, spirits.
Went to the dark side, didn't you?
It's Rob. Florida. It's Florida.
It's Florida, and it's me. So
Zombie land. Go ahead.
I walk into the room and they want to play games with me. Why are you playing games with me?
Yes. Right, I'm just taking don't.
Over here.
Type on your 10 minutes.
No problems.
I really want to play back what this girl's saying in the background.
Yeah.
Show's almost over, spirits.
When she gets
No.
Tell her I'll pay for an L&M Radio Network t-shirt for you. I'll buy it. Tell her
Ship it to the other side.
Just make Wade.
Wade? Like Heather Wade?
Just make Wade.
I heard Wade.
Wade.
No.
I swear to God, I heard I pooped. I swear to God, I heard that. It's TMI, spirits. That's TMI. But okay.
I did not hear that one.
I swear I heard that. But, you know. I'm a dumb American, so I don't know.
I can make a really bad joke right now. Like, God.
Last chance, spirits.
You like the sound of my voice?
Out. Threat.
Is it?
We just take
No.
one says everyone. Awesome. Sure. Take care.
Take care. Well, you take care too, spirits. Can you say goodbye?
Word.
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 That's pretty cool.
Okay, spirits. You have a good night. Say goodbye. One last chance. 1, 2, 3. Say goodbye, spirits.
What?
Sound like Jabba the Hutt said goodbye, but okay. Thank you, spirits. Have a good night. We are closing the circle. Especially when it's coming from Rob in Florida.
All right. Good night, spirits. Thanks for conversing with us in your weird way.
My heart extreme.
What?
What?
Yeah. What was that?
Heartstring or strip? I don't know.
Heartstring?
Heartstring. I think that's what I heard. Okay. There is some the female voice in the background. I'm interested for the playback of that to listen to because there was some stuff in there. I was like, what? Wait a second.
There was some stuff in there, all right.
Well, yeah, there were some things I'm not gonna say. Yeah, no, radio.
I have a knack for bringing that out in the spirits for some. I don't know why.
It's Florida, man. It's just Florida.
Yeah, it is.
When you rip open
a little bit of Florida, a little bit of Rob.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start the zombie apocalypse myself.
Nobody will believe it. They'll think it's just Rob and makeup, and it's really Rob the zombie.
I know. That's
Rob
true.
Zombie. And then you'll be sued.
Yeah, that'll be my luck.
Rob on bath salts.
Oh, God. No, we love Florida. We love Florida, and we're going to get angry Florida emails or something now. It's oojbland00@yahoo.com if you want to email me from Florida and tell me how wrong I am about Florida.
Oh, you're not wrong. I've lived here all my life. I know.
Well, Daryl and Katie, like I said, it shouldn't have taken a year to get you guys on here. I should have got you guys on here way sooner. Yeah, I love having you guys on. It was awesome. And we need to talk more. We need to hang out more. You guys rock.
I'm willing to hang out. Just don't bring Rob and the zombies.
I'll try, but I can't guarantee it, man.
Or his apocalyptic, dirty talking spirits.
That's why we always say you got to always hang out with the Neelys because it's always an encounter.
Yeah. I don't know about this encounter. Yeah, it was an encounter, all right. Well, thank you guys so much. Check out the Neelys. It's Saturday morning, 4 a.m. to 7 a.m.
Yes, that's correct.
Of Eastern time.
Yes.
Eastern time.
I'm usually up that time, so.
Not me. I'm usually having to get sleeping and then going to work on a Saturday. I work retail, but you can check it out the archives, right? You guys, Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network, you're on their archives, right?
No, we've
separate.
Archived on our website. We've actually archiving 5 shows on our website on the network at neelyproductionsinc.com.
neelyproductionsinc.com. Go check them out. If you can't be up at 4 a.m., at least listen to it later. It's definitely worth it. It might be worth it if you're up at 4 a.m. on Saturday morning or just getting home from the bar, turn on Encounters with the Neelys.
Radio Network t-shirt.
Yes. Thank you guys for being on. Thank you, Rob, Bill, Jamie, Jeff. Thank you guys. You're all awesome. It's been one great year so far on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. I cannot wait to see what is in store the future. Tomorrow night, well, it's now into tomorrow now, is Heather Wade, Midnight in the Desert. Check it out. 11 p.m. Eastern, right after Michael Vera, Late Night in the Midlands. Check him out. We love you, Michael. This is an awesome network. I am so honored to be on here. Thank you, Daryl and Katie, for everything you've done to help me get here.
Hey, you have earned it, and you are worth it.
Exactly.
All right, guys, that's it for the show. We will see you next Sunday with Anne-Marie Hoff. She's a psychic, intuitive, medium, pet psychic, all those things and above. We'll have her on. You'll, of course, be able to call the show and ask her questions when we come back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Central, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. Check us out at Midwest Paranormal Presents Paranormal Soup on our Facebook page. Check us out on YouTube at Paranormal Soup. And check us out on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. Please go donate, subscribe, do what you can to help keep this great network alive with all these wonderful, great hosts. All right, guys, see you next week. Have a great night.
Hey!